Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan George Fair. I'm going to upload this on my Ryan George Fair less popular drag channel. I'm having a conversation with Damon Winning tonight, who is in jail in another state for gun charges, who is a people coincidence person, even though I'm a schizophrenic person. It is 9:46 p.m. My screensaver is a picture of John Cena. I like to watch WWE clips. I like to watch wrestling. Let's see. Is Damon when are you gonna respond to my text? No, that's just a forecast. It's 9:47, and it says it's 1:23 or 9:47 p.m. See me, Ryan George Fair has autism, which they thought that I had sometime when I was 14, 12 or 13. I have OCD, which I got diagnosed with sometime when I was 14 or 15. Bipolar disorder, which I got diagnosed with when I was 13. And I used to be fat. I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago. I had a one night stand with a girl named Gabby who screwed me over. And only on one day when I was 12 or 13, I did things with a boy named Brian. I was babysat by a woman named Miss Sandy, who had a son that had Tourette syndrome. And I have Tourette syndrome, which I got diagnosed with when I was 7 or 8. And I was put on a medication for my Tourette's. Sometime when I was 7, I had a reaction to it. I have been watching things like Charlotte ever since I was 17 or 15 or 16 that my cousins Harmony and River got me into. I like to watch cooking shows on YouTube like Mangela's Kitchen and Sheila's Kitchen for those that know about Charlotte. My best friend is named James Colvin, who has his James Colvin channel. And if you guys want to talk to me on Facebook, my Facebook is Ryan Logan Winning. I went out into the other room and I saw a girl with black hair on TV. Um, what I believe with my schizophrenia is that there is a god and a goddess. And the goddess I say prayers to is Hecate. I say the Hecate goddess of darkest night prayer that I learned in witchcraft by my friend Jeff McGaney. So 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair. Her name was Blurda. She's on my own Cloud Fork on Instagram. James has alcohol, but he's not sharing. But he let me have some alcohol just the other day, I think. I have autism, schizophrenia, PTSD, bipolar disorder, and Tourette syndrome. I was in two alternative schools. One was called the Furbish School, on the grounds of a mental hospital. Another one was called the Area Center for Education. Sometime last year, I went to the mental hospital after my dad attacked me and punched me in the face, and I was bleeding. And Levi Carver, who was obsessed with Chevrolet, noticed my psychosis. And when I talked to him, he was like, he can have Billy Wesley Phelps put in jail because his friends are cops, and Levi Carver, this is for you. Because you can't do shit, you old fat faggot. And Billy Wesley Phelps never even did anything wrong. But if you are a schizophrenic person, they'll pay you $800 a month in disability. See, with my situation, I live a dysfunctional home life. I was on a treatment team that abused me, and the man's name was Dr. Miguel, and the woman's name was Kristen Sackley, and they abused me emotionally instead of helping me. My brother was in foster care. My stepdad would call me names. My dad would get off from his work at National Gypsum and punch me in the face. And not give me my disability paychecks. Or lied to me about when I would get them. And he's loaded with money, and he only cares about his money, and he doesn't do simple things for me. He didn't buy me a car. It literally took one of my friends' sign for him to go buy me a car. So this is for George Fair, and this is for Marjorie. No, I will not stop talking about Marjorie. And if George Fair gets angry, he should have bought me a car. And he should have punched me in the face. And Marjorie shouldn't have made rip-off report about me. Her name isn't Marjorie Marie Brubaker, it's Vicky Race. And she made fun of a man who had AIDS with her and her friend. So I talked to Damon Winning while he's in jail. I don't talk to my friend John Powell anymore. I think he talks crap about people. Hey, what's everybody? It's Ryan George back. Answers to questions. Really, girlfriend Alicia cheated on me. On TV. Or, I believe in, I used to has all those precious answers. It's me, motherfuckers. And guess who's never getting any answers out of me? No one. Hey, what's everybody? It's Ryan. Hey, what's everybody? It's Ryan George back. That's a It's 10 p.m. It is 10:05 p.m. I already made my video for Reverend Essie. I made one about Lakita who never talked to me. I don't talk to the Dan Reichley people coincidence boy, but I talk to the Damon Winning boy. And then I talk to the Tony coincidence person that works at my shop right every now and then. Let's see, I made a video called Fuck Levi Carver. I made one called Dime Piece Twins, Reverend Essie, Natika BHH Victims and BHH Gary Lanier. I'm having conversations with Damon Winning, the rapper, while he's in jail. I sent my second girlfriend Brooke Dirks a friend request and she denied it. See, only on one day when me, Ryan, George Farrell was 13, I did things with a boy named Brian, who is my next door neighbor in Bel Air. I only did things with him because Kelly, the mixed violent girl, didn't like me. And then I asked out a girl with black hair named Cindy, and she turned me down because she had a boyfriend. And then I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago. And then only on one day when I was young, I did things with Brian. Billy Wesley Phelps was my boyfriend from the time until I was 16. Until I was 20. And then I went into his house in Florida, and Gary Lanier, the sushi chef, I met him. And then I did things with Kelly J. Claudelin one day after him. And I told Alex about my relationship and my experiences with boys, and he made fun of me and said, I'm going to put things about you on RuPaul Report. So I went out and bought a camera and said Alex Stephen Griffith, who built his playground project, with his playground project that is not relevant because nobody talks about it on Twitter. But once a week, people want to know if Sherloid's dead or alive, or what he looks like, or what his real name is. And Brian George Farrow 902B Jessica's Lane has all those answers. And Billy Wesley Phelps is very much alive. He lives in Florida. And I live in Maryland with my dad that punches me in the face and attacks me. And I live with a mom that is mean and evil. And a stepdad that would lock me in closets that treats me real mean. Let's see, what's my longest video on here? An hour and 7 minutes long. This is going on, almost 29 minutes, and my longest video in here is an hour and 7 minutes long. my screensaver is a picture of John Cena, who is my favorite celebrity. I met Billy Wesley Fouts when I was 16 until I was 20. And then I did things with Kelly J. Caldwell when I was 21. And only on one day when I was 13, I did things with a boy named Brian. There is a guy whose name is Jared Green that went to my alternative school that looks like Billy Wesley Fouts. I have a friend named John Powell that makes me think of John Hawk, the guy that raped a girl on Stickam. There's a boy named Rob Meyer that lives up the street in Maryland, or that used to, that is a coincidence person. There is Jeff McGaney, Jeffrey Ronald McGaney, that is a coincidence person. There is Margie Robichaux and Jeanette Edwards, who are coincidence people. My Sim 4 username is Ryan Eliando. My Twitter is OnCloud410. And my Instagram is OnCloud410. And my Facebook is Ryan Logan Winning. I can't get my semaphore mods to work. So I'll just have to go without them. There's a Hartford Mall in Maryland. And I bought this. It's called Hot Love Ecstasy Lubricant. I've been buying lubricants ever since I was 18. And I would use them anytime I would have sex with females. I went to the Forbes School on the ground of Maryland Shepherd Pratt. And my first girlfriend was named Alicia, who has her I Love Ryan Fair channel. And only on one day when I was 13, I did things with a boy named Brian. I had 5 girlfriends in my alternative school, named Alicia, Brooke, Tanya, Nadia, and Sabrina. And Tanya is black, and I like to mix Carly and Kelly. They played the violin. It's 10:25 p.m. I got these tattoos. I got this dark tree, this dark angel, this Gemini symbol, and this Grim Reaper. And this is going to be my sidearm. I'm 30, and my name is Ryan George Fair. I plan to be an anti-cyberbullying advocate, and I try and make friends with everybody as I can. Some people know where my Ryan George Fair Facebook is. On there are 3,000 to 4,000 friends, and there are 10 or 11 people that are real, that exist that shouldn't, and there's about 19 of them that don't like me anymore. Like Jasmine and Brandy, like Jared, who looks like Billy Wesley Phelps, like Margie Rubishow and Jeanette, like Dan Reichley and Damon Winning. Like and then Alex stole from me. I'm 30 and Alex stole from me sometime when I was 26. When Alex stole from me and said I'm gonna put things about you on Revolver Report. And I never talked to Jeffree Star even though I dated Billy Wesley Phelps. From the time until I was 16 until I was 20. I did things with a boy named Brian, Billy, Kelly, and Nick. There is a man that said, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine, when I was living with a boy named Matt that attempted to rape me. There's the Rob Meyer People Coincidence boy that I used to watch WWE with. And I talk to people who have diabetes on Facebook. The treatment team that my dad hired abused me. I've been in psychosis 3 times. And I've had 2 seizures from my Tourette's, which I think was caused from unfair and poor treatment from the ACT team. Being mistreated by my dad, George, and being punched in the face. PTSD. Experiencing 10 people in life. This shouldn't be there. my car never working, and the laundry um, in my house not always working. There was a girl that's name was Prima Dragon that kissed me and my Hispanic friend. There was a boy named Zach at my school that tried to rape somebody. Or that did rape somebody. I'm on my Sims 4 playing as myself. One of my Sims is dying. I hope it's not my rabbit. The house lot is alive. George is alive. It must be a random pedestrian that's dying. I used to play Bloody Knuckles with my stepbrother TJ. I don't do that anymore. I work out in my room with my weights. My first threesome happened when I was 20 or 21 with my friend James. I did like 15 or 16. I did 30 with Alex, 3 with Ryan, 3 with Tyler, some with Austin. Billy Wesley Fouts, who is Sherolade, was my boyfriend from the time until I was 16, until I was 20. And we would hug and kiss, and I miss talking to him. And I'll always love him because he's my ex-boyfriend. And then Gary has a new boyfriend. I talked to Brian, who owns Order House, the other day. And sometimes I talk to Kelly J. Caudill, and I live Nick-Apps, that I did things with 10 months ago. I don't talk to Mariah, who used to come in and steal the food out of my house, or Kelly the violin girl. I talk to people on Brian, Logan, Winnie. There's about 10 black people in my inbox wanting my disability money. There are about every now and then I go to the alcohol store when I'm sober to get alcohol to drink. I'm never going to smoke marijuana again. I like Daniel Regoli. I don't like Levi Carver. I like Chris Crocker. I'm okay with Jeffree Star. I've been listening to his music ever since I was 15 or 16. I don't really care much for Jeffree Star as a person. I watch his YouTube videos. I just like his music. I think Billy Wesley Fouts is funny. Even though I just don't like him as my ex-boyfriend. But I talked to Kelly J. Caldwell one day. I sent Rob Meyer a friend request. But he denied it. I don't talk to Jeff McGaney because he told me that James wasn't a true friend. Even though James is nice to me. My longest video on here is an hour and 7 minutes long. James is on the phone. I texted Damon Winning while he's in jail. I said that I have PTSD. I have insomnia, I have OCD, I have schizophrenia, I have bipolar disorder, I have Tourette syndrome, and I have autism, and I have bipolar depression. I don't do drugs. I just drink. There's my friend Carl James Himes, and my friend James Colvin. There's Alex who stole from me. I used to work with a boy named Dylan Franz. There's my friend Brandon Drexler and Brandon Jones. There's Jasmine and Brandy who are real. And Jared, who looks like Billy Wesley Fouts. There's Margie Rubishow and Jeanette who are real. I used to play with Ouija boards when I was young, but I feel like Ouija boards aren't toys. This is going on almost 53 minutes. It is, August 17th, 2022. And it is 10:38 p.m. I'm going to call this Talking to Damon Winning While He's in Jail vlog. I'm going to call this Schizophrenia, Bipolar, Tourette's, Autism, OCD vlog. From Ryan George Fair. I have my coffee. I'm going to see if I have any tea. You know, I was born in Franklin Square Hospital. And I was about 6.5 down there. But now I'm like 7.5, almost 8 down there. It's not like I'm tiny, I'm far from that. I fingered my 5th girlfriend Sabrina, and my black friend named Jamal that I sent some money to that went to my further school told me he did things with Sabrina. Victor didn't come to my 17th birthday party. I had a girlfriend with black hair 9 months ago. I miss talking to my ex-boyfriend. But I just think that he doesn't like me as his ex-boyfriend. And that's fine, but he's still my ex and I'll always love him. I guess sometimes you just never talk to your exes. But I talked to Brian, who owns the Hoarder House, the other day. And every now and then I have conversations with Kelly J. Caudill. I talked to my friend Austin with black hair. Or my friend, Damon Winning, or, who is in jail. Or my friend James. Alex stole from me. I don't talk to Jeffrey Brown McGaney anymore. Who did my tattoos on me. Levi Carver was obsessed with Sherolade. He added me on Facebook. And about 10 black people added me on Facebook wanting my disability money. But see, I knew that people don't like me or don't know me. Which is why I knew people would dislike my videos because they don't care about me. I live with a dad that doesn't do simple things for me. Didn't buy me a car. Abused me after I became a schizophrenic. Hired a treatment team for me that abused me. And this is going on 58 minutes. 57 minutes and 10 seconds. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan George Fair. I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday night wherever you are. It is Wednesday, August 17th, 2022. I'm going to listen to some music and watch WWE clips. James is on the phone. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan George Fair.